Welcome you to our topic today. How to stop a dog from jumping with 5 simply effective steps. So are you ready? Let's get started. Why do dogs jump? As all most behavior, there are always motive behind it. Therefore, it's important to find out the reasons that cause the action. To learn how to stop a dog from jumping, we got to know why dogs like to jump up. And the researchers shows that there are a couple of reasons for this issue. It starts when the puppy is still little. All puppies like to lick and sniff their owners, especially when the owner is holding food or the playing toys. Dogs like to try to reach the food from their owner. However, we humans are much taller than them. As a result, the puppy gotta jump up for that. When the dogs grow up, they play together, such as romping or wrestling. The winner will surely be the one that leave the other down to the ground. Therefore, there is much more jumping then. Finally, when a dog want to greet a human face to face, he gotta jump up also. The backside line is your puppy jumps while excited. So here you are with your excited pooch looking to leap and say hello properly, according to his canine customs. Maybe you attempt to push his front FT off you or wave your palms and yell. For a dog, that's body language for play. Now he's without a doubt having fun with you. So, he jumps proper again up to keep the game going. Do you spot the hassle here? You can understand now that jumping up on you is part of totally ordinary dog conduct for greetings. How to stop a dog from jumping? You need to interrupt the cycle of reinforcement that your canine receives from the game he has created by means of leaping on you. Follow these strategies to train dog not to jump. Step 1. Stop all interaction whilst your dog is leaping. Ignore him. Do no longer yell, speak, or say hey for your canine. No eye contact, look up and away. Cross your palms over your chest. This way, you aren't tempted to push him away and he isn't capable of sniff and lick your hands. Turn your whole frame far away from your dog. Wait. If he chases your interest via transferring around to your front, simply turn away again. When he offers up and stands still, staring at you like you've long passed crazy, that's whilst you greet your dog and give him some love and interest. This is the reward he was looking for. Following these rules will make sure he learns that he will handiest earn that praise via not leaping. Don't overdo the high-pitched voice saying, "Good boy," or it'll just rile your canine up even more to start jumping again. Step 2. Teach your canine that sit means hello. The second step to train dog not to jump is teaching him to sit down. Continue with step 1, whilst including your cue for sit down. Learn how to teach your dog nicely on a take a seat cue right here. When your canine sits down, even for a cut-up second, reward and give a boost to the sit down with physical attention or even a treat. Drop right down to his eye level and give him some appropriate snuggles. Repeat 5 to 7 instances to complete a full practice session. Step 3. Anticipate potential jumping situations. To learn how to stop a dog from jumping, you need to anticipate the potential situation. From here on out, the nice manner to place this education into action is to be prepared in conditions that you count on your dog to jump. Here are a few opportunities you may anticipate this behavior to creep back into your canine's life. When you come domestic from a long day at work, when you permit your dog out of his crate in the morning whilst you come out of your room, if your canine sleeps in an extraordinary place than you, when new people input the house, when you allow your canine out of the auto after a vehicle ride. In each of these scenarios, count on your dog's inclination to jump by means of preserving calm and quiet yourself, and asking your dog to sit right away. Let him have some moments sitting down to check out the situation, let his hormones regulate, and allow him to start thinking about his training. Step 4. How to stop a dog from jumping up on strangers. Start by means of having a family member or a pal assist you with some practice rounds at home. We'll name that buddy your assistant for now. Explain in your assistant the policies in step 1 and ask her to begin in some other room out of sight. Ask your assistant to enter the room in which you and your canine are ready without saying anything. When your dog approaches her, she have to observe the equal strategy as step 1. Anytime your dog stops jumping, even momentarily, your assistant ought to praise with petting and light praise. Repeat this exercise 5 to 7 instances along with your assistant at home. Then, attach your dog's leash, and take the education outdoor to your driveway or sidewalk. Repeat the exercise, this time together with your assistant on foot as much as you from across the corner or from throughout the street. Repeat this exercise 5 to 7 times together with your assistant outside. Now it's a remember of attempting as many distinct assistants in as many extraordinary locations as possible. Ask your pals to play along for a schooling session. Step 5. Real-world scenarios. Now that your dog should recognize how the greeting game works with other people, here's how to stop a dog from leaping up on strangers who won't be tuned in for your little game. When you're out and about, it must cross without announcing that your canine desires to be on a leash for his safety and for the safety of other human beings around you. If you're strolling with your canine somewhere there are other human beings, you must hold the leash very quick to maintain your canine right by way of your side, not out in the front of you. This way he doesn't have the opportunity to leap on any strangers passing through if they smell good. If you're approaching a person you know or vice versa, before they attain you, cue your canine to sit. When your sit training is strong enough, he have to remain sitting while you talk to other human beings. If a stranger techniques to puppy your dog, first cue your dog to sit. If he stands up, cue him to sit down, lower back down before the man or woman resumes petting him. You can always tell human beings, yes you may say hi, however he's in training, so I would love for him to take a seat first so he doesn't soar on you. It's my experience that human beings love to realize you're looking to raise a polite, public-friendly dog. They often are happy to even play at the side of the greeting game. Petting him. Things to remember while stopping a dog jumping. If you find yourself having trouble teaching your dog to stop jumping on people, right here are a few additional tips that might help accurate your problems. For the first numerous periods of training, exercise in an area without distractions for the canine. If there is a lot of noise or busy visual areas with distractions like squirrels, smells, and kids playing nearby, your canine could have a very difficult time taking note of the cues you're trying to expose him. Practice the greeting game each time you come domestic and spot your canine. It handiest takes an additional minute to watch for him to sit before you greet him. Adjust your conduct to help keep your dog calm while you come domestic. If your dog starts leaping the minute you call out, "I'm home," you then shouldn't say something while you get domestic. The sound of your voice is getting him too excited. The greater excited he is, the tougher it's far for him to govern his nature to leap. Don't be afraid to move again to a previous step for a few extra exercise rounds. Make certain every family member in your family practices steps 1 to 3 and clearly understands the training. If one person permits your canine to jump on her when she receives domestic from work, and he or she pets him anyway, then your family is sending mixed, difficult messages to your canine. Sometimes I can jump, and once in a while I shouldn't. Poor dog. So, all in all, it's crucial that you have understood why it's in a canine's nature to jump on people. Conclusion on how to train a dog not to jump. It's vital to discover ways to stop a canine from jumping on you, not handiest for your comfort, however in your safety and the protection of others. If you have got a massive canine, recall the opportunity of your dog leaping up on a baby or elderly person, knocking them to the floor and potentially surely hurting the person. Even when you have a small dog, you should learn how to stop her from jumping due to the fact if she ever jumps on an infant, her nails may want to scratch the toddler's face, or worse. At the end, I hope these information will help you to learn how to stop a dog from jumping. These 5 steps are the top training tips on dog jumping issue I have collected. Be free to give your comments and contributions. I would like to receive more opinions and sharing from you. Follow me for more dog training topics. Thank you.